Hello everybody, this is pt.1 and welcome back to some more Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney investigations. In the previous episode we had finished episode 1, Turnabout Visitor. In this episode we're going to be moving on to episode 2, Turnabout Airlines. If you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment and subscribe if you already haven't, and share with your friends so they can experience this with us. Let's get going. The murder that occurred in my office. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. Two days earlier. What the hell? Yes, everything began high up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise. I didn't mean to run through that. I know that was bad commentary. Thank you for flying. I fly Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. Oh crap. March 12th, 6:13 a.m., flight I-390, first floor lounge. Ugh. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight, though admittedly I'm less comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. What's this? A travel wallet, but it's not mine. How did someone else's wallet wind up in my pocket? Ugh, my head. When will this headache go away? I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. Ugh! From earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. Going back to the damn, I don't remember what the case name was. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? DL6. It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. What the? What in the world happened? Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. Eek! I am not going to clip the mic on that one. He's dead! Please calm down. We must jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen? You murderer! What? No! You have it all wrong! It wasn't me! Ugh. March 12, 6:41 a.m. Flight I-390, second floor, first class. Everyone, I am sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today. Wrote a tenure. Wow, tenure. There's a pun somewhere. Tenero. I'm gonna say tenero. Wrote a tenero. Unfortunately, we have just had a minor accident on this flight. Accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse and it was a murder. What? Murder? What's going on with this flight? Everyone please, calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We're still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated. But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off. Please, there is no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the killer, or the culprit, and duct taped him to his chair. I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you I'm not the killer. Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. Yeah, tell that to Manfred von Karma. Now you listen here! I am not the killer. I simply found the body. So you say, however, I'm sure that you're the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant. Oh, is that right? I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up. What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? We already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation. Screw you. Your situation, I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to just sit here idly while I get accused of murder. Miss Tenero, was it? Yes. I was wondering if you might give me a chance. A chance? To do what? A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous? You have a point. Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick. Of course, as you wish. Good. Very well, then. Let's get started. I know for a fact that I didn't kill the man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. So we're getting right into the showdown. let's get going. What Miss Tenero saw. I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator, it was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. So, if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we'll land. That's it? That's our evidence? I don't think you can ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Actually, I would disagree. Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. Rebuttal. I swear that I'll tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant.
Hold it!
Hold it! Tell me, what exactly puts the pro in professional flight attendant for you? Well, it means we're very professional about how we take care of our passengers. Services like fetching papers and responding to calls are done with speed and accuracy. I can assure you that I give testimonies with the same level of professionalism. But I'm sure you have already realized that by now, right? It's a bit hard to appreciate your professionalism when I'm the one under suspicion. And there you have it. My professional testimony is accurate and reliable. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain that you are the killer. Do you have any physical evidence? You certainly seem to be sure of yourself. Is her hair in a box shape form? That's weird. Of course, a professional flight attendant cannot afford to make mistakes after all. Perhaps. But you must admit that there are few who can look at a murder with a clear mind. We attendants go through all sorts of extensive training and are always calm and collected. Do you look at a murder victim for like hours at a time? Is that what you're saying? We'll even calmly serve you coffee, if you so wish, as the plane makes a splashdown. I fail to see how that would be the calm and rational thing to do in an emergency. Even until the bitter end, we are there to serve the passengers. That's the duty of all professional flight attendants. Certainly all confidence. Anyway, shall we return to your testimony? The scene I saw in front of the elevator. What do we have? We actually have evidence. Travel wallet. Picked up on the floor in front of the elevator. It isn't mine, so who is it? Crime scene notes. Body found at 6:15 a.m. inside the elevator. Stopped at the first floor lounge. Details. Meals, movies, and other services. Ah. Yes, this will come in handy later. I remember this. Alright, so... Whoops. Alright. The scene I saw in front of the elevator... Oop, okay. Be sure to press the right button. Hold it. Yes? What did you see in front of the elevator? That's what I was just about to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth. Framed by the elevator doors and bathed in the light coming from within, was you standing there with the fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon.
Hold it!
A murder weapon dripping with blood. Really now. I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't the passenger who saw, or there'd be widespread panic by now. As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time. Excuse me? You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder. Nonsense! Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered. I witnessed the murder scene and I am now listening to your defense, all with a smile. Apparently you also lie with a smile on your face. So, if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you into over us just as we land. culprit. And yet, you would still keep me these restraints on me. Mr. Edgeworth, please try to understand what kind of situation you're in right now. What exactly is my situation? I have the backing of the captain to keep you bound in this way. We are within our legal right to restrain anyone who might threaten our captain mid-flight. In essence, you're in the same situation as someone who has been arrested by the police. So, I'm going to stay restrained until I can clear up all of the doubts. At least in close. The mistake shines like the silver lining on a dark rain cloud. And I'm going to capture some of that light with evidence. Yeah, here's the thing. It was a wallet? It was a wallet.
Objection!
Objection! Miss Tenero. What is that with all you yelling all of a sudden? Ugh, force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Tenero, you say that you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct? Yes. All that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sent a chill down my spine. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. Ah, what? I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is? It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss Tenero. What? Impossible! Now then, do you still think I'm the killer? That I killed him with a travel wallet? I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did. As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice. Then... That's right. You mistook the grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist. No! There. That should clear up that pesky accusation. Hold it! Wait a second. That is... I mean, even a simple wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside, please. She's trembling, and the tracked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside, even you can tell from its appearance and its light. No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself. She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Tenero, if you will be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me. Alright? I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice. Oh, and by Miss Tenero, you mean us. It seems that this passport is all that's in here. As you saw, there is nothing but a passport inside. This renders the wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree? Hold it! Please, hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it now? Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look? Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is... Just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Acme Hicks, which makes it the victim's property. Whoops. You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you? How dare you? You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. Alright, Mr. Nero. As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the victim's vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me. I see. You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play? She's an annoying one. As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. Shouldn't that be proof enough for you that I did not murder the victim? Not at all. Oh, and why not? Because that wallet may not have been what I thought it was. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the foul deed.
Hold it!
You think I stole it? Yes, I'm very sorry to say it, and I wouldn't usually be so rude, but it must be said. I never thought I'd see a day today, but here I am calling a passenger a thief. Maybe I should put on a serious face and say it more directly. I believe you removed the wallet from the victim's personage. It really doesn't matter how you phrase it. What I'd like to know is why you think I stole Mr. Hicks' wallet. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple.
Hold it!
I don't think I have any sort of motive to speak of. I've never met Mr. Hicks before, and his only connection is just one flight. But it's more than enough of a reason. How do you figure? You were sitting in first class, and I think the implication is quite clear. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? I'm not even gonna press on this one. Hold on, making sure. Objection! I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero. What is it now? Miss Tenero, I wonder if you noticed that the contradiction within your own testimony. What are you talking about? Simply put, you saw with your own eyes. The only thing inside Mr. Hicks' wallet was his passport. If I really was after his money, then why would I steal a penniless travel wallet? But that's not right. You, Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't know it was empty when you stole it. I'd like to think that, but that's not possible. What do you mean it's not possible? There's no way that the killer didn't know that the wallet was empty to begin with. What makes you so sure? I can assure her that the killer knew the wallet was empty from the get-go. Take that! If you would recall the crime scene, I admit that the wallet was probably not empty at the time of the murder. That's pretty evident by the bills and cards strewn around the inside of the elevator. Oh no! But I think you've come to realize the problem with your logic. I would surmise that the victim's wallet fell out during their struggle, and that's when its contents emptied onto the floor of the elevator. I doubt the killer could have missed such an occurrence. But then, you're saying... Yes, according to your supposition, if I were the killer, I would have been going after a wallet I knew to be empty. And since I clearly was not attempting to gather the scattered money, it renders your argument of theft completely invalid. Forgive me. Please. I am not going to do that long, strewn out battle cry. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the attendant's wrong? Did I go using the killer? Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick. Will you please all be quiet? Miss Tenera. Yes? You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, thank you for releasing me. What is it now? I got nothing. Mr. Nero, if you could please translate, I would be much obliged. It sounds like Borginian. It sounds like Borginian, or Borginian. Oh my god. Is it Borginian or Beginian? Please, somebody help me out here. It sounds like Borginian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who... I said that he is giving the runabout. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English as well, see? You there, the attendant. Yes, sir? I want this person to be under arrest until we arrive at the airport. I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I'm finished talking to the likes of you. Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land. You! How dare you try to waste my time! You're the one who stuck your nose into my affairs. I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I can see right through you. Insolvent. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it in English. Well, I hope that I don't dissolve in water, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I am Zick LeBlanc II. I am a very wealthy man in the Borghini. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty. Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean by now? Pardon? When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout. I have to explain? Unbelievable! I will say it once and only once. I do not have even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. I saw it, yes I did. I saw the victim go into the elevator. Going down to the lounge. It was exactly at 6 o'clock. So? And what's the significance of that time? At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6? What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body? Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15. Hicks was the name, was it? Then I say that man Hicks was killed in that 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes? Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. Me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. I was still eating. I still haven't finished, see? You, the passengers, have an alibi, and so you have no problem with them, I suppose? No complaint, I see. Not a single word against this, right? I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. Oh, so you say. But do you have what you say, the evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you were quite certain in what you saw, enough to give testimony? Of course! I was looking at the man the whole time! He was playing with an annoying small machine the entire time. Machine? Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? He was making me crazy with the click, click, click! From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer. I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself. A simple cell phone? A laptop or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget. I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw. Miss Nero. Yes? I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene. Alright, we're gonna end it off here. There's a lot of dialogue in this. So, in the next episode of Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations, we are going to find out her answer and probably examine the crime scene. I will see you guys later.